So the last time I released one of these videos was around 6 months ago in March, so it's a perfect time to refresh it with some newer games that you can pick up at any time for around about the price of a London coffee. And just to say, these are the standard prices as well, these aren't sale prices, these are the prices you should be able to get these games at right now. Stick around for the last game on the list as it's one of the best titles on the Switch. Okay, first up is Doom, and how nice it is to be able to compile one of these lists and throw some Doom in. With the recent release of Doom 1 and 2 Classic, plus the slightly more expensive but no less excellent Doom 3, all arriving on the eShop during the summer ahead of Doom Eternal releasing later in the year. It's incredible playing Doom even now all these years later and seeing how well it holds up in terms of the gameplay, but also the atmosphere, and that killer soundtrack is just superb. The Switch ports have been handled brilliantly, and after a few small initial hiccups, they're particularly great when playing in handheld mode. Just £3.99 and $4.99 for the first 2 classic games if you fancy some demon slaying action. Golf Peaks is less about golf and more about puzzle solving, as you figure out the order in which to play a hand of cards to move your golf ball to the hole across isometric grid-based landscapes. This all starts easy enough with your solitary card allowing you to move the ball one space into the hole, but very soon you're dealing with multiple cards and a ball that starts in some very awkward positions in relation to the hole. Throw in bunkers and water hazards as well as some more supernatural hazards later on, and you have what can be a real head-scratching time. This is a game best played in small doses due to its fairly short length, but the presentation and controls are so nicely implemented you'll be enjoying every minute. This one is just a shade under £5 and $5, but at the time of this video it does have 50% off for the next few weeks, making this an ideal time to buy. Another puzzle game now, and that's the puzzle platformer Toki Tori. This game, which was originally released an incredible 18 years ago in 2001 on the Game Boy Color, sees you play as Toki Tori, working your way around a small platform-based level, collecting all the eggs required to move on to the next one. The unique selling point here is that old Toki can't fly, jump or attack, meaning that getting around can be a bit of a bind. Thankfully, you are slowly introduced to different abilities which will allow you to build small bridges, add blocks to the world and so on. You're only given the right number of uses of these abilities to complete the level in the way the designers intended, so misplacing a block early on that you may need later can really screw you over. This is where the helpful rewind mechanic comes in, allowing you to roll back time and fix any mistakes. There are 5 worlds to complete with multiple levels in each world, along with some harder levels to complete once you've finished those. If you like head-scratching puzzle games, this is probably right up your alley, and another game on the list coming in at just under the £5 and $5 mark. If you're looking for a hot slice of Asian action, then the Blade Runner styling and samurai swinging of Akane should be a game you absolutely consider. This fast-paced action game sees you fighting off wave after wave of increasingly hard enemies with just a sword and a handgun. It features a very clever combat system where swinging your sword will deplete your stamina bar, forcing you to switch to your gun, only for your gun's limited bullets to be refilled only by making sword kills. One hit from an enemy will end your run, making this a very twitchy and exciting game as you look to extend your chain of kills beyond your personal best. Experience points you collect along the way can be used between runs to buy new swords and guns for the future. Another one here, just under £5 and $5, but it should be noted this game regularly goes on sale for even cheaper, so perhaps keep your eye out for a sale a little bit down the line. Okay, before we get to the last game, I'm going to throw a real cheap bonus game in for you here, and welcome to the hilariously named Ding Dong XL, which is a beautifully presented but incredibly simple game where your only job is to bounce a ball between 2 launchers, avoiding the Geometry Wars style shapes that flow across the screen. Each time you make a successful trip between the launchers, which is done by pressing the A button, you're awarded 1 point. As the game progresses, the obstacles get faster and more difficult to get past, and as you take time to look for the perfect gap to cross, your ball grows even larger, giving you that nice feeling of risk and reward whilst you wait to cross over. Okay, it's not the deepest game in the world, but for under £1 and $1, it's one you can fire up when it's time to take a bathroom break, right? Okay, so the last game on the list is the superb shoot 'em up, or rather shoot 'em down I guess, Downwell. This roguelike game sees your character travelling down the titular well, shooting the evil creatures you come across from your feet. On your way you can pick up power-ups including new weapons and other secret collectibles. Each run will see you collect XP, which will allow you to unlock new characters and weapons for future runs, as well as logging your score to the online leaderboards. This is such an addictive game, but more than that, it's just beautifully ported to the Switch with its minimal 8-bit style graphics working perfectly alongside some great sound effects and punchy HD rumble to top it all off. You can also play with a rotated screen mode, perfect for those handheld sessions, and even better if you own the Flip Grip accessory. I absolutely love this game. It's one of my all-time favourites on the Switch, and one of the best things about it is the crazy low price of £2.69, $2.99. And if you don't already own this, do yourself a favour and pick it up today. So there you are, 5 or technically 6 awesome games under £5 and $5 you can pick up right now. No excuses, get on the eShop and have a look at these ones. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you did. Also, please drop me a comment if I've highlighted a game here that you'd not heard of that you fancy picking up, or if you know of any other great games under £5. Leave them in the comments below for other people to look at, and we can all check them out. But until then, thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you all on the next video. Cheers everyone, bye bye.